Hey guys, here with a deck profile. Today we're going to be doing Celestials. The starting Vanguard I'm going to be using is Hopechild. She's a Forerunner. She gets the continuous effect whenever I have an Angel Feather Vanguard. Counterblast 1, put this unit into the soul. Choose an Angel Feather from your hand, put it into your damage zone, choose a card face up from your damage zone, and put it into your hand. So, since it doesn't really specify, what you can do is the card that you're wanting to get into your hand, you can use as the cost. So you counterblast the cost, choose a card from your hand, goes into the damage, and then you get one from the damage to the hand. It doesn't say face up or face down, so you can get the one that you just counterblasted to your hand, which is really, really good. For our grade 3 lineups, we're going to be running 4 Prophecy Celestial Ramiel. She is our Break Ride, Limit Break 4. When an Angel Feather rides this unit, choose a card from your damage zone, put it into your hand, and put the top card of your deck into your damage zone, and choose your Vanguard, and that unit gets plus 10,000. And that's really good, especially with the other grade 3 we're going to be using, because the powers get really, really high. I got a little cold, guys, sorry about the sniffles. And then her other effect is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 2,000, which is really good. So we're running 4 of those. And then our other grade 3, my favorite grade 3, is 4 copies of Zerakiel. Now, her limit break 4 is during the turn, if I have a face-up card named Solidify Celestial Zerakiel, aka herself, into the damage zone, everybody on the field gets plus 3,000. So each column essentially gets plus 6,000, which is ridiculous. Her other effect is I can counterblast 2 cards of Celestial in its name, and this unit gets an additional 5,000 till the end of the turn. So you can kind of see how the numbers get pretty high in this deck. It is ridiculous. Running 4 of her. For our grade 2 lineups, we're going to start off with 3 12k attackers. 4 candles. Now, this is where the controversy comes into the deck, because a lot of people say you shouldn't run 4, and I think 4 is really essential, because she has the effect of counterblasting 1 when she's placed on rear. If you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 Angel Feather, put it into your damage zone, shuffle your deck, and if you put a card into your damage zone this way, choose a face-up card from your damage zone and put it into your drop zone. So she pretty much says hello to, solidify into the damage zone for free. It's really good. I like her a lot. Now we're also running 4 copies of Emergency Celestial Danielle. Now, some people don't really run her. I find her pretty useful, and I really like the artwork, which is another good reason to run her in the deck. Her effect is only able to be used when she's in the damage zone. Counterblast 1 card with Celestial in its card name other than herself. It says other card with Celestial in its card name. When another card is put into your damage zone, if you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, call this card to rear and put the top of your deck into your damage zone. So you can even call her during your opponent's turn, which is pretty awesome. For our grade 1s, we're going to be running 4 12k boosters. She is pretty amazing. During her turn, if you have a copy of Zerakiel in your damage zone, she gets plus 3,000, making her 9, plus an additional 3,000 from Celestial when she's at limit break 4, making her 12k booster. So you definitely need to run 4 of those. Next, we have 4 copies of the Nursing Celestial, Nariel. She has the ability search one card with Celestial in its card name from your hand. Put it into your damage zone. When this unit is placed on rear, if you have an Angel Feather, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one card from your damage zone and put it in your hand. She is really good too because she does not specify between face up and face down. So any counterblast cards, you can always add those to your hands too, which makes for more good plays. Running 4 perfect guards because they're perfect guards. Nothing else said there. And then for our triggers, we're doing 4 draws, 4 crits, 4 heals, and yes, 4 stands. A lot of people say I should be running crits in here. I like stands. Deal with it. Now, since Fighters Collection just recently came out, Celestials have been given, if I can find it here, one of their newer cards. Here we go. Which is Spiral Celestial Nelum. Oh, I'm sorry. Helm. Can't pronounce these cards. Anyway, her ability is Limit Break 4, Counterblast 1, choose a card from your hand and put it into your damage zone. Choose a face-up card from your damage zone, put it into your hand. This unit gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn, and if you have a face-up card named Spiral Celestial Helm in your damage zone, this unit gets plus 1 crit until the end of the turn. This ability cannot be used for the rest of that turn, so she can only use it once per turn. And then she has another one where she counterblasts 1 and gets plus 2,000 power. Now, that is a ridiculously good effect, because she gets plus 5,000 on her own, and plus 1 crit if she has a copy of her in the grave. And whenever I can get a few more copies of her, I will be replacing her with, with the Break Ride with her. I'll be getting rid of the Break Rides. So, any comments or suggestions, leave them below. Like and subscribe, please. We're going to be having a lot more videos coming out. This was my first deck profile, as you could probably tell halfway through the video. But later on, within the week or two, me and my friend were getting a total of 8 boxes of the Requiem of Dusk, and we're going to be doing 1 video each for those box openings, so just look for that. Alright, and we'll see you next time.